That is
So what
indeed
happened
what
in
happened.
this?
Also, my throat's bugging me, which is great.
When doesn't it? Is the question.
Yeah, well, it's like the precursor to getting sick sort of bugging. So,
Oh, sorry, what?
yeah, that's why I was hoping to get this out today. So that way, if my throat ends up dying, then we're fine. Because I can still talk and sound okay right now. That's might not be the case for long. So,
I see.
yeah, let's go. Woo, incredible. There's nothing that I love more than getting sick repeatedly. It's absolutely incredible. Is it what I get for being cold resistant? I'm cold
Yes.
resistant, but I'm not resistant to colds.
You invested everything into cold resistance, and you suffer in
Lost
everything
an
else.
immune deficiency.
Yes.
No. That's not it. That's not it. Trust me.
You scaled into sickness.
No.
Yes.
I get hot way too easily. That's the trade-off, right? It's a temperature thing. It's not a
Nah.
wordplay thing. Come on.
Nah.
I swear, I used to only get sick once a year, and it was almost always in, like, January. Now, this past year, it's just like, oh, you missed 2 years because of COVID? Alright, we're gonna hit you with with 3 at once. Get ready. You're gonna get hit with 3 colds over the course of 3 months. Hope you have fun with that.
That's
I guess
so
4
mean.
months. SMH my head, honestly.
SMH my head indeed.
Yeah, I didn't get. I honestly didn't get sick until I came back.
Yeah, I mean,
During middle of October and like near the middle of November, I was just out.
yeah, you were out for a long time then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Been
It wasn't
around.
like in a row, but
it feels nice being done with school now, right?
mm-hmm.
I'm happy. I've also gotten my first college acceptance letter. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah. How about you, Andrew? Andrew,
What?
have you gotten any college acceptance letters?
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope.
Damn. Didn't you do early action
Yeah,
too?
USC isn't until January though.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I
Um,
got a thing yesterday from
Well, their decision letters in January, yeah.
I got my I got an acceptance letter from Woodbury yesterday.
Where is that? I've never heard of that
Sherman
one.
Oaks, Burbank area.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. It also came with a scholarship, which is nice. A scholarship of
Nice.
18K a year.
Oh, is that like
That's
half
pretty
off?
good.
No, it's 80K a year. So it's almost a quarter off.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, would still definitely like it to be more though, because as of right now, that's not exactly the most affordable. In fact, it's barely affordable. To put it lightly.
Just don't go, Trollface.
True, I should just stop going to school.
That's a
Just-
great idea.
Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong with that? Nothing, right?
Mr. Microsoft did it, so
That's true. He did also have a heavy investment, I think. Right? Am I being
I don't
dumb?
know. I'm not. I'm not Steve Jobs.
Wait. Okay, Steve Jobs didn't make
I know,
Microsoft.
I know.
Bruh. Okay,
St-
let's
Steve Jobs
Would
was
you rather have me
Apple.
said Stephen Gates or Bill Jobs?
Bill Jobs.
Bill Jobs.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
go.
What do you mean, let's go? I've already been recording. Welcome back to the Neetwork Podcast.
Oh
Sorry.
wait, really?
I've been
Yeah.
tomfooled again.
No,
We've been tomfooleried.
yeah, I mean, like I said, I record, and then as soon as it's suitable,
Oh.
we start the episode.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how it works.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Also, we
It's
have
like
Andrew
a-
back. I
Oh yeah.
I haven't
Oh.
mentioned it, nor did Will, but yeah, we have Andrew back. We kicked the other Andrew off the podcast. Andrew's back.
Banned.
There was an imposter for a week. Don't worry about that. He was a little
Yeah.
sus.
You know,
Yeah,
Yes,
because
I do know.
that week you were gone with. Were you gone because of Yale that week?
No, I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure it was because of I was gone for speech and then I had makeup work to do.
Got it, got it. How was
Yes.
Mhm.
Yale? Because
Yale was enjoyable, quite fun.
nice.
I
So
would 10 out of 10 would go again.
so it was
Just so
you.
excited about it.
I know
Yes.
I okay. I
Very.
actually think I know quite a few of the people that went. I think you're fun. How did finals go for you?
Oh, they were pretty good. Mr. Or my comp sci teacher, like he just kind of didn't grade my finals.
Easy.
I'm not seeing any scores here in the grade book, you know. So I don't know how that worked, but I have 100 in the class, so it's okay. Everything went fine.
Yeah.
There
Um,
were no problems.
I
What
think
about you? Oh, I know how Daniels went. Yeah,
yeah,
that was
I
quite
I ended with
unfortunate, sir.
4 grades being 1% lower than being bumped up to the next letter grade.
Yeah, four
So,
out of seven, right?
yeah. But hey, on the
I
plus
would
side,
describe that as a big L.
yeah, but at the same time it's just kind of funny. I don't care that much. It is actually a significant difference in terms of GPA, but it's just funny to me. Also, I really want to I want to quickly talk about this. You guys noticed that Discord changed its font, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't always feel right. It looks a little off. I'm still not used to it.
Hmm.
Maybe it's because I've been using Discord since, 2017, but
Yeah, no, oh dude, did you see they changed the font too? That kind of shook me for a bit, you know what I mean?
so I'm gonna let you take a guess as to what I said. uh yeah, changing the font is crazy. I'm still not used to it yet. That's what I was talking about. Andrew, that's what I had just mentioned.
It's all just
Dude,
this whole
I'm
interaction reminds me of this. Let me send it.
oh, wait.
Okay.
I'm so
You are out
I'm
of it a little
dude.
bit.
Listen, my mind is recovering from like the over like 4 months of like just overdrive and just hello Dave, how are you? Who is this? Question mark. Well, dude, it's the big slime.
The big
Yes.
this whole interaction.
I mean that is that interaction. What's funny is that going into finals week, I was like, okay, I'm so close to being able to bump my grade up, and I'm in danger of having my grades fall. I really need to pay attention. And then I think one
Right.
grade fell, one grade rose, so I ended up with the exact same GPA as I had before the start of finals week. So the finals changed nothing about my grades. Literally nothing happened. It was the exact same thing all around. And you know what? Sure, I'll take that. It's better than it decreasing. It would have been nice if it went up, but I don't care
Yeah.
because it didn't go down.
Didn't go down. Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, like you were so close yet so far, I think.
Yeah, literally, if I just did slightly better on, like, physics, English papers, econ in general, because those tests were stupid. Econ tests were either insanely difficult or the easiest thing in the world. There was no in between. I got I got 90s on the test and I got 60s. Those were the
These
two. I got 60s and 90s. And then on the final I ended up getting like an 80 something. So, I guess the final was the in between test somehow. The final was just a test on 2 chapters, thankfully. But yeah, econ is not a class that I would, or econ at our school is not a class that I would recommend taking because it is just the test either has things that you went over in class and read, or the test has
yeah.
nothing that you went over, and it's dumb. those are the two different things. I also stayed up really late. I say really late. It wasn't actually that late. I stayed up pretty late on a Wednesday night making my game for game design.
Right. Oh, how did that go? What did you get in that? How did you do in that class?
I ended with a 97.
Oh,
I
that's
basically
strong.
got 8 out of 10 for every single journal because I turned in all of the journals late, but I got 100% on all of the games that I turned in. The journals are worth 10 points.
Oh.
The projects, the games are worth 100. So
How'd you do on your finals, Will? How'd you do on the game design final?
Clutched up, definitely.
you got a little
Nice,
bit of help with
nice.
that.
A little bit.
Just a
Just
A little
little.
bit
slight
of
amount.
error
What do you guys
fixing.
make the games on?
Game Maker.
Game Maker 2.
Game Maker Studio.
2.
Okay, see.
Do we use 2? I'm pretty sure we use 1, no?
It's 2.
I guess 2 is probably the only one that exists, huh?
Maybe. I don't know.
We use Game Maker Studio, and if Game Maker Studio 1 doesn't exist anymore, then we use 2. Let's put it that way.
I mean,
What
it
type of
just
game
always
did you make?
autocorrects to 2 when I search it up, so.
Yeah, that's true. The game that I made for the final is basically the dinosaur game, but it's with a song that got stuck in Will's head.
That's cool.
It's gone now, but it was
What
for a
about
while.
you, Will?
For the final, I did a endless thingy. It was just a car, and you would hold the right arrow key until you wanted to win. You would have hit W, and you would have won.
Oh,
That's the whole thing.
boy.
But it didn't work exactly how I wanted it to, so.
Hey, it worked out pretty well in the end.
That was the other one that, quote unquote, we worked on.
What do you mean?
Was game 3.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah. Game 4 was the final. Game
Oh.
3 is what we worked on.
Got it.
Yeah.
So game 3 was the one that you had me fix.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, just we were dumbfounded because there was one error that was constantly popping up, and it was like, why is there a parentheses in the code when there's no parentheses in the code? And one of the times that we were launching it, debugging it or something, I realized that in the title for the name, there was a parentheses in it.
Bro,
I
dude, that
would've
is
never found that.
that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's why the game
In
didn't
the
run.
name,
Mm-hmm.
dude. Bro, it's like literally like in comp sci, you got kids like freaking out like, bro, why isn't it working? And they're like missing a semicolon or like they have an extra parenthesis not matching up somewhere.
That happens, not the parentheses thing. That doesn't happen to me that often. But the semicolon thing does happen to me often because it is required. It is required to have it in Java. It is required not to have it in Python. You're not supposed to have it. And then
Oh, you are in Python?
Yeah, in Python, no semicolons.
Oh.
Yeah. And then in Game
I've
Maker,
never
it doesn't
done
care if you
Python.
want to use it or not. So whenever I go from Java to Python or Python to Java, I'll always start out screwed up because I'm trying to write code for the other one.
Okay.
There are also some differences, like declaring a variable in
Oh yeah.
declaring variables in all three of them is different. Declaring a variable in Python is
J.
just def, and then you write the name of it.
You
and then-
right, yeah, you write the name of it, and then if you want it to have a value, then you give it. But
Yeah.
in JavaScript, it's var name of the variable equals, and then if you want to
Yeah,
make it equal
it's...
something, or you can just define it without.
Oh wait, my bad. The define thing is for functions in Python. In Python, you just straight up write the name of whatever
The
your
name,
variable is, and then you set it equal to something. In Java,
Okay.
or in GameMaker, you write var, and then you write the name, and then you set it equal to something, similar to JavaScript. And then in Java, you have to choose the type of variable it's going to be. So you have to
Right.
write
Oh yeah,
int.
you have to write integer or string. I remember
Yeah, you
that
have to
now.
write int, string,
Yeah,
double,
Java.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I
before
remember that.
you set it equal to something, or char, char, whatever you want to call it, for character.
Character,
Yeah.
character.
And then you set it equal to it.
Yeah.
Which is... the same way you initialize an object too, except it's a little bit more complicated. But yeah, coding language. My brain gets jumbled sometimes when I mix between the three different ones. On the plus side, it does mean that I can usually intuit my way into fixing issues for any of them if I've, gone over the subject before in a different class. So, like, I'm really far ahead in Python for the most part. So if I ever, oh my gosh, I just remembered. I got a 90 out of 100 on my Python final because I didn't send it as a Python file.
You got a E minus because of that? That's pretty stupid.
Yeah, I lost.
What did you send it as?
I just sent him the code because I didn't have the, actual, I don't have the, software that, we're supposed to be running Python in. I've been doing it on CodeHS, pretty much.
Right,
So,
okay.
We were
You
supposed
just
to have
sent
downloaded
it.
something else, and then exported that Python file, and then given that Python file to him, and I lost 10,
Right.
15 points because of that, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, that's so dumb. Like, what?
Eh,
It's not that hard to convert it, is it?
no, it's not. It's just
Dude,
a little
that's
annoying.
pretty stupid. That's just stupid, dude. I definitely would have asked you about that one.
I ended with a 97 in the class. I only got points off on, the, 2 or 3 of the tests when I missed, 1 question, 2 question, 3 questions. And then I missed, the 10 points on the final there. That was it.
Bro.
I have aced
Dude,
everything else in that class.
So but you ended with an A still, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
I ended with an A in Python, game design, and religion.
Again.
I'm so glad that next semester I don't have English and religion on the same day. I had to write so many paragraphs and essays there. It was not fun. Did you have religion and English on the same day, Andrew?
Nope. I had English and Calc on the same day.
Okay. See, that's better. Because
That was
it's
definitely easier. Because it was Mr. Ward's Calc BC class.
Yeah, people did not like his class.
Dude, the final was so easy. Like, Andrew told me that a baby could do it, and I was like, he's joking. He wasn't. He literally wasn't. Like, I was like, dude.
Was the BC final that easy?
Dude, it was like literally. I didn't study at all. I got 100.
Oh, so you pulled. Nice. What was your hardest final, Will? I'm curious to hear this.
Probably English or religion. English or religion.
That makes sense. Were both of those essays, or was English
Yeah,
speech?
they're both essays.
Okay.
I had to write about, I want to say, 8 pages worth of essays in one day.
Okay. Yeah, it's...
Because they were the same day.
Yeah,
so.
Okay, so you and I had the exact same Wombo combo of classes. So we're probably going to have our finals before the AP tests again, right, Andrew?
Yeah, it depends on what class.
I mean,
I don't.
for our AP classes, right?
The ones we had together, the only one we had together is physics.
Well, yeah, I just mean, those classes typically have their final before the AP tests, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think Schaller will have hers before she might actually. Dude, but you know what would be so weird is if I did, because then I would literally only have 2 finals then.
Yeah.
Like, during actual finals.
See, that's what I'm hoping for, because it means that my actual finals are English, game design, Python, and religion.
Dude, then my finals become open internet and open note. Like,
yeah.
what?
Easy. I want that to be the case. I really want to have no finals during finals week next semester, because that means that I would have... Okay, I actually, because I finished my Python final 2 weeks ago, I've basically just been playing Pokemon class online and stuff. And then the day of the final, immediately after taking the physics final, which was super stressful, I just played Smash and went undefeated. That was it. Yeah. I went from probably the most stressful final I had to the least stressful final I had. because I just kind of won in Smash. I smashed people really good there. I will not apologize for the phrasing.
Wait, what did you have on the first day?
First day I had physics and Python. Second day I had comp sci and econ. Third day I had English religion. Last day I had game design.
But you're not taking math classes here, are you?
Correct. My math class is physics.
Fair enough. So and you're not doing mechanics either then.
Nope.
Hmm.
Yeah, I opted to not take them because one, didn't really feel like taking calculus, and I wanted to take game design, and I wanted to take comp sci, and I wanted to take Python. Like,
yeah, fair enough.
all of the coding classes I wanted to take, and then the rest of them I didn't really care about. So that's kind of how my schedule was set up this year. If Cameron didn't swap out of period 1 Gov, though, I probably would have stayed in that class. But
Oh,
yeah.
I see. So you basically changed Gov for AP Physics.
Yes, I did.
I'm not gonna lie, Daniel. Gov is 10 times easier than Physics. Like,
Yeah.
it's so easy.
Yeah. No, I know that, but I wouldn't have found it as interesting. But I really wish that I could have taken Gov instead of Econ. In terms of
what
just
period is
straight up
your econ?
Fourth.
What period is what's your second period?
Python.
Okay, yeah. So you would have had to drop Python.
Yeah, that was the issue. I mean, it's not like I couldn't have just taught myself Python at a later date, probably, but I wanted to take the Python class, so that's what I ended up doing. Oh well. Sure, I end up getting a lower grade, probably, but on the plus side, physics is at least interesting. To say the least, that class can be interesting. I gotta say, the week that you guys were gone, though, it was significantly quieter, and we got through classes a lot easier without your table there. Your table has been causing not a...
Oh, it's just Zaki. It's literally just Zaki.
Tomas too, no? Doesn't Tomas also distract?
Not real. I mean, I just fall asleep, but that's gonna happen no matter what table I sit at, to be completely honest with you guys.
Yeah, that's true. Do you just straight up sleep through that class? Is that it? Is that all you do in physics?
No. Like, it's only happened a couple times.
Okay.
Like 2 or 3. But like it's so stupid because it's like the days I actually end up paying, like I really want to pay attention is like I do, and then it's like I don't learn anything. It's like or it's like but it's like the days I like fall asleep, it's like I just look at the notes and like super easy or something. Like, it's kind of like, bro, what?
I swear, I pay attention.
And then and then on the quiz I get hit with like some wacky stuff that I have no idea, like, what?
I swear, I pay attention in class, I know how to do it, and then the next time we get quizzed on it, my brain just doesn't remember it. It's like, why?
Dude, that's so true.
I literally remember doing this in class, it was easy, and now I can't remember how to do it. I literally saw how to do it, and now I don't. It's not in my brain anymore. Is it because my brain is too consumed by remembering random statistics in video games? Probably. Just random things memorized in so many different video games. Because that's what my space has been allocated for. That's where my storage has been allocated in my brain. I'm out of storage.
I see.
How do I download more storage? How do I download more RAM to my brain? Please. I want more RAM for my brain.
Bro,
you just answered it. Just download more RAM.
No, you make a second brain, and then you you just grow a second brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What? We could get into an interesting territory here, but you know how teleportation, kind of is weird to think about? Because...
what sense?
Okay, in most senses, teleportation is deconstruction then reconstruction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, on the one hand, yes, that could work, but at the same time, that would mean that you would be dead, but you'd have created a complete clone of you. Because
Technically,
if
yeah.
you get
But you'd have to.
deconstructed and reconstructed, it's
Mm-hmm.
you again with the same brain, but who knows that the person who has the exact same brain with the memories and stuff could just be completely different for one reason or another. And if it's slightly off in any way, that could be potentially dangerous.
Imagine like one like atom is off, and all of a sudden you like go like you grow an extra foot randomly or something.
I wasn't thinking anything that extreme. I was thinking more like, oh, some neurons are misplaced, and now all of a sudden, instead of being a nice person, you're just one of the cruelest human beings to exist.
Oh,
Just
I was
like,
thinking, or maybe like you forget like half of your
yeah. I, forgetting things is terrifying. That is something that I hope to never experience. I know that generally, as you get older, you will forget some things,
Mm-hmm.
but dementia, Alzheimer's, that sort of thing terrifies me. Yeah, I
Fair
fear
enough.
forgetting the people who I know and trust and appreciate and love.
Mm-hmm.
And like, on to a
Dude,
brighter subject.
understandable.
Elden Ring won Game of the Year. That's
That is true.
Wow. Who's
yeah.
surprised?
God of War was sweeping all the other categories, so I was really hoping. I actually voted for Elden Ring for Game of the Year, but
Same.
I think it deserved it.
yeah, I think so too. Did you guys hear about the kid who walked on
Shout out
stage?
to Bill Clinton.
Yeah, basically, as the team for Elden Ring was walking up there,
Mm-hmm.
a kid walked up behind them and joined them,
Yeah.
and he like after the team was done talking, he walked up to the microphone and said, "I believe shout out to my Orthodox, my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton."
What? That's so random.
Yeah, and then he got arrested.
How old is the kid?
I want to
17
say
or something?
15, 16, 17. Let me look that actually. Can one of you do that?
Yeah, go for it, Will. I
Yeah,
don't even know what to type it.
it's
I
your
don't even
job
know
now.
what to
It's your
look
job
up
now.
for
It's your
that.
job now. Look up
Hmm.
Game Awards kid arrested. That should bring you directly to it. But
Hmm.
yeah, Game Awards was cool. Um, Genshin Impact won Player's Voice. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, who would have thought it? It was between Sonic, and Genshin Impact, and
Genshin was gonna win.
yeah, they even said after taking out all the bots, Genshin Impact won. So
Yep.
you know what? Sure.
It's a popular game.
Yeah. Uh, I've
15.
I've listened to the music a lot as of the past few weeks, month or so,
The
I'd
Genshin
say.
music?
Yeah, music in
Hmm.
the music in Genshin Impact is really good. With that being
Alright, I'll
said, the
have to take
gameplay
a
is kind
listen.
of it's not
Yeah,
great.
the gameplay was like kind of mid in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean you might still like it just because anime, but
No, I tried it. It was like kind of. It felt. It got like boring.
it is effectively a mobile game that's polished to look way nicer than a normal mobile gacha game.
Hmm.
That is effectively what Genshin Impact is. I will
Hmm.
probably play it at some point, just given time, because music is good, and if the story ends up being good, then I might just play it anyway.
I
Because
might like think about it. I need another game to play.
yeah, I mean, hey,
I don't
you
want
know
to play
what?
League.
I should just Rocket League.
If you want to
Yeah. Sorry,
play,
buddy.
if you don't listen, if you don't want to play a multiplayer game right now, might I interest you in Persona? Might I
No,
interest you
like
in Persona 5 Royal?
something to play with the homies.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Um,
catchment drift.
I mean, I've been playing a lot more Overwatch 2, but I would not recommend playing that until they nerf Roadhog. So give it about a month, and then I'd say play Overwatch 2.
I see.
Give it a month, and then Roadhog will no longer be one of the stupidest goddamn characters in that video game. Because he won't have a
Hmm.
one-shot combo anymore.
Why is he so unbalanced this time around?
Roadhog is in a perpetual state of being super good or not good at all.
There's
Because,
no middle ground.
yeah, you know how Yumi is extremely difficult to balance because of her untargetability negating her main weakness as an enchanter? Because enchanters are usually weak because of how squishy they are, but because she's untargetable, you can't take advantage of her being squishy. That sounded really complicated, but does that make sense, Andrew?
A little bit, yeah. So it's like kind of like his power, like like how well he does is also dependent on the state of other characters.
Kind of.
Mm.
It's basically Roadhog is good because he is a tank with high self-sustain and high damage output,
High
especially
damage.
for high burst output with especially for a tank.
Mm,
His
I see.
he doesn't have high consistent damage. He's not like Winston who can cleave an entire team, or Reinhardt who can swing his
Literally
hammer through an
ram an
entire team,
entire.
or
Yeah.
even like Sigma who's more of a poke tank but still has really high damage output because of having high damage primary fire and abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Roadhog has 25 pellets in a shotgun, each pellet dealing 6.6 damage. In case you're wondering what that adds up to, that means that if he lands every single pellet, he deals 165 damage. If all of those end up being a headshot, he deals a total of 330 damage. The hook deals 30 damage, and a melee also deals 30 damage, meaning Roadhog has a burst potential of 390 damage. As
That's
a
a lot,
tank,
right?
mind you.
That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm assuming that's a lot.
it's a lot considering most characters in Overwatch have 200 health.
Bruh. Oh, right, you're right. All the DPS characters have 200 or 250.
Yes, 200. Tracer has 150, and then Cassidy and Symmetra have 225, and then Reaper, May, Torbjorn have 250, and then Bastion has 300. But yeah, basically, Roadhog currently has a burst potential of 390 with a just hook all headshot melee. That's not to say he can't right click hook, left click melee for an even higher damage output. Not to mention, the man has 700 health, which is more than most other tanks. Most other tanks, I think, average at about 550 right now. So Roadhog not only has more health, but remember how I mentioned he has high self-sustain? Yeah, Roadhog can
He
heal.
eats those doohickeys, right?
Yeah, Roadhog's Roadhog's Take a Breather heals him for 350 while having all damage taken. He just straight up goes gulp gulp gulp. I'm all better now, and I can heal for half my health bar again in 8 seconds. Hope you can kill me in that time period, or else I just win. Not to mention his ult combos really well with. He as a character combos really well with another character that's also really good right now. Who's new? Kiriko. Their ults.
Oh, right, the fox.
Yeah, their ult synergize really well together. Kiriko can cleanse Ana's Bionade, which is one of the only ways of stopping Roadhog from healing half of his health bar. It is the only way, actually. So, yeah, basically, Roadhog has been ruining the tank meta since Zarya and D.Va got nerfed, which Zarya was just boring to play because it's the same thing over and over and over again, just steamrolling. Hog is straight up unfun to play against because he just one shots and lives. I told Luke yesterday that I would play competitive Overwatch with him until we ran into a Roadhog. We played one match, no Roadhog, we won. Next match, Roadhog, we lost, and I got off. I just left. That was it. He is just not fun to play against. So yeah, wait for him to not be as good, and then play Overwatch 2 with people. That's gonna be my advice for a multiplayer game. I will stop ranting
Will,
about it now.
what is your thoughts on Overwatch?
It's the same game that came out 6 years ago.
It is effectively just updated from that is what it is. It went from 6v6 with 2 tanks, 2 damage, 2 supports to 5v5 with 1 tank, 2 damage, 2 supports. I don't mind. They made tanks more impactful, and I'm a tank player, so across the board I like it better because Overwatch was unfun because of high CC leading to unfun matches. Now they just need to, get rid of some of the one-shots, and then they're fine. Just get rid of one-shotting in Overwatch, please. It's a game not meant to
I
have
feel like
it.
it's not meant to have that. Yeah.
There was a period of time when one character, Ashe, if she had a Mercy damage boost pocketing her, Mercy damage boost allows a character to deal 30% increased damage. Ashe could one-shot headshot she could one-shot headshot any 200 health target with a damage boost. So, they got rid of that. Sojourn, one of the new characters, they got rid of her
the
one-shot
DPS
headshot.
character, right?
What?
He's a DPS character, right?
Yeah. They got rid of her one-shot headshot. She can still do it with a damage boost right now, but that might end up getting removed eventually. But she's after this.
Well, damage boost, I feel like it's called a damage boost for a reason.
Yes, but most characters, even with a damage boost, shouldn't be one-tapping. It's especially egregious on sniper characters because they're snipers. They're shooting you from range, and if you can't close the distance, what's even the point? That's why a lot of people have gripes with Widowmaker, because yes, it's a skillful one-shot headshot, but at the same time, if the person's good enough, it does just become point-and-click adventure. It's just charge up the headshot, win. So
True.
If Widowmaker and Hanzo are ever super strong, the game's usually not the most fun because those are one-shot characters. Sojourn was unbalanced because it was literally whoever got a pick first on Sojourn won. Like, Sojourns could just straight up win team fights solo with their ultimates before they got rid of her one-shot headshot. Before Ashe got... while Ashe was super strong, she could win fights single-handedly with her one-shot headshot. So, a game balanced around having not, extremely long fights. It's not like Overwatch is meant to have 30-second long fights like League does sometimes. It's meant to have, 5, 10, 15-second long fights.
But it has a lot of fights.
Yeah. It's... All of the fights are, 10, 15 seconds max, I'd say. That's usually where the cap is. One-shots just make the game way too short. And, clearly you don't want the opposite problem from happening. But I'd say it's probably better to have the time to kill be higher rather than lower. Because at least then, people don't feel frustrated in terms of, being killed instantly. It's frustration coming from not being able to kill things. I think that's better, honestly. Maybe I'm weird. maybe I'm weird. Maybe that's the tank player talking.
The tank player is indeed talk.
Yeah. I do prefer extended fights over... I'm fine with Widowmaker having a one-shot. It's annoying, don't get me wrong, but at least that one-shot I can accept. A tank having a one-shot combo is unfun. And before people say anything, I know D.Va self-destruct one-shots, and I know Reinhardt Earth Shatter one-shots if you're close enough, and that pin can one-shot low enough characters. I get that. Reinhardt pin does 225 damage, Shatter does 300, D.Va Bomb does way too much.
Yeah, but D.Va Bomb is meant to be a super...
Self-destruct is an ultimate. Earth Shatter is an ultimate, and Reinhardt pin is literally him charging into a team to get a kill. I think that's fine. I think those characters are fine. But Hog being able to pick someone from your team and just drag that person to his team to get melted is a different problem.
The ultimate ISO tool.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, it doesn't even need to be like getting a pick on a grouped up team. It can just be a random pick every now and then. And
I see.
Roadhog just wins.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. I didn't mean to rant about Overwatch for as long as I did, but
You did.
Yeah. All right. I don't know whether or not I should feel happy about that or ashamed. I'm glad I got that out though. Jeez. Yeah. Basically Overwatch 2 is more fun than Overwatch 1. They just need to polish a few things and then it should be, really really fun. At least in my opinion.
That's good.
However, I know Will has a retort to that I believe rhymes with a barbacher.
Rocket League.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my knee.
Whenever I rant about League or Overwatch or any game to Will for a long enough period of time, he will simply respond with car soccer. And it's just like, yeah, okay, I got it. Car soccer is simple
Car
in
soccer.
terms of what you have to know, not in terms of mechanics.
Bro, the
Not
mechanics
exactly.
are so complicated.
Not exactly, because with a single mechanic that I'm trying to learn, which is and it's the higher level version of it, is the perfect stall. It's perfect because your car doesn't sway or move after you do the stall mechanic, and that requires like, how many is it? It's four or five buttons at the same time, and that's just for one mechanic in the air.
Yeah.
And
I think your main point is usually imagine having to memorize all of those numbers and breakpoints and what each ability does, when instead you can just remember what simple mechanics are. Simple in quotes.
yeah, well, I have the same brain, or not brain. I have the same like everything going into like the other games I play, which is mainly my gacha games, because like I have to remember like, does his passive stack with other people? Is he good in the back row? Does what card is better to use in this standpoint? How am I gonna get other things to work? Is this team good enough?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess
it's just I prefer to play Rocket League because it's just more fun to me.
yeah, I got
Well,
It
I
that.
just
also helps
picked up
that
a-
I'm good at it.
I just picked up a power bank and thought it was my phone.
Nice.
Oh yeah, boys. It's been a rough semester.
Listen, man, next semester is going to be so much easier considering the fact that, teachers know that senioritis will kick in by about March.
I already have it.
Dude, the biggest thing will just be that there's no college stuff. Like
Yeah.
essays,
I'm so
For
happy.
me, that's the biggest thing.
I'm so happy that I won't be busy with college stuff anymore.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I will be busy with volleyball, but
Oh, you're gonna do volleyball?
yeah.
I see. Good luck.
I'm
My
not
brother
really.
is also doing this.
Yeah, I'm not really doing it to play in games. I'm doing it because it's a fun sport to play, and I want to lose weight. So I figure.
Wait, how tall are you? You're like 6'1", right?
6'1",
Yeah, how much?
somewhere in there.
How much what are you at then? Like,
In terms of weight,
mm-hmm.
like 205.
Yeah, that's it. Well, to be honest, if you wanna like lose weight, track is probably like a better sport for like pure conditioning, cause you burn more calories in track, I think, cause you
Yeah.
run,
No,
and that's cardio.
That's probably true, but I'd rather have fun doing it.
What do you mean? Track is fun and enjoyable.
I'd rather go on my walks than do track.
Oh, I see. That I understand.
Yeah.
See, my suggestion is to turn that walk into a jog.
Yeah, I should do that.
Because you don't even have to go that much faster. It's just doing a slight jog.
Yeah, the only thing is, I don't exactly feel like jogging 6 miles consistently, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be consistently.
I have been walking 6 miles though, and usually it's a 4 mile walk that I do. It's anywhere between a 2 and 4 mile walk. It depends on how much I walked earlier in the day. So if I've already walked, do you guys keep track of like the steps on your phone? I'm assuming no.
No, only when I'm like out and stuff, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, like if I'm like when I was in like Prague, like I looked at it a couple times.
Yeah. Uh, I know that like my mom always tries to get to 10,000 steps, which is
Yeah.
a nice goal to get every day. Um,
I don't know. My average is like I don't know what it is, but
yeah. For her,
lol.
10,000 steps is about 4 miles. For me,
Mm.
10,000 steps is a little under 6. So,
Yeah, because each one of your steps is bigger.
yeah. And I was wondering if you guys know, uh, do you know about how fast you walk? Not about how walk you fast.
No, I actually don't know.
Fast.
Yeah, my average walking speed when I'm, out on walks is a little under 4 miles an hour. It's
Hmm.
probably like 3.75 ish, I'd say. It's probably close. Because I walk a mile I can pretty easily walk a mile in 15 minutes, but it's a
Oh,
little,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Walking a mile in
Mm.
or the 2 mile walk that I do, it takes me like 35, 40 minutes, but at the same
Hmm.
time, I'm also walking all the way up a hill, so it takes a little longer because of that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Will, are you gonna do any sports?
Uh,
makes
Come
sense.
run track with us.
I'm good.
He's about to hit the grind on
But they
YouTube.
the grind.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man is
Content grind.
man is starting to crank out the content.
Mm-hmm. I already have 3 videos planned for tomorrow, so.
Jeez, man. You're making me feel bad now. Because I should be editing my Pokemon playthrough at this point, but I just haven't because of school plus getting back into Overwatch, and now at this point playing Persona is gonna take up my time. So, yay! Woo!
Also, so easier to record the game I play, so.
Yeah. Plus, you also don't do as much editing as I do. Still,
Because I don't really need to edit it. It's just pure
yeah.
gameplay.
Yeah, but still, you saying that you're putting out that many videos makes me feel bad about me. I promise I'll get back to uploading videos at some point. I promise. It'll probably be later, though, because I can't imagine volleyball is going to be taking up just a little bit of time each day, you know? It'll probably take up a little bit more than just 30 minutes or something.
Mhm.
So I won't have that much time to edit. Editing videos is fun, though. Well, can be.
In a way.
Subtitling isn't usually that fun, I'll be honest.
Mhm.
It's very much a thing that you can get done quickly if you know what you're doing. Not saying that I know what I'm doing, but usually you can get into, a state in which you're subtitling pretty quickly. But it's just not fun to do.
Mhm.
Which is a
Fair
shame that
enough.
it's a shame that it's as much of a hallmark of like good editing. I feel like a lot of channels that are known for having good editing usually have a lot of subtitling.
So
Yeah.
editors.
Yeah, which makes me think that I should probably just subtitle a lot of stuff at the beginning and then fall off unless there's something that I need to subtitle later on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Because
I see what you're thinking there.
yeah, because that way, you know, if it just kind of trails off, then it's less likely for people to notice at that point, and the people that might notice are people that are already watching the video. And so like
Right.
if they're already, if they're already 5 minutes into the video and realizing, wait, where the subtitles go, guess what? Wait, what's the thing called? No, finishing a video because you started it. What is it called? There's it's not just like finishing a video because you started it. It's like a thing where if you start something, you feel the need to complete it. Finishing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
What is it
Yeah.
called? What is it called? What is it called?
Ambition, drive,
No.
The Rock.
Inspiration, motivation.
Uh, okay. Okay, well, there's it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but apparently there's something called the Zeigarnik effect, which is if you start working on something and don't finish it, thoughts of the unfinished work continue to pop into your mind because we remember things that we didn't finish better than we remember things that we finished, which is probably why I remember not as much about the games that I finished. Right?
Maybe.
I don't think that's how that works.
Possibly,
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't finish Sekiro, and I don't think about that.
Yeah, I guess it depends from person to person. I know that I have a lot of games that I have touched like the beginning of it, not gotten far, and it's like, you know what, I think I might stream this game at some point, so I'm just holding on to that. Like I'll play Hollow Knight on stream and I'll play Ori on stream and stuff, but I still haven't gotten to them, despite them being years old at this point, because work, whether it be schoolwork, actual work that I had for a while, and now or previously college work, and now sports. Yay! Always something to keep just busy enough to make me, not feel bad if I'm not editing videos.
True.
You're coping. I don't know.
Does recording videos and stuff help you feel more productive, Will?
Not really. It's just something I've realized I just wanted to do. So it's like, because I just don't like school.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to do something that I find interesting.
Yeah.
And would love to take the time out of my day. And I was like, I'm pretty decent at this game. I can record myself and give tips and stuff. And I was like, okay.
Whenever I'm like out of school for long enough, I'll get to a point where it's like, man, I really feel like I should be doing something. What's something that I can do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel that way too. It's like, I feel like you just feel like you're being unproductive.
Yeah.
I think that's a human trait.
Yes, it is. It's man, I want to do something. What should I do? So, for me as of right now, it's basically just playing Persona 3 because I've started the game like 2 or 3 different times, and this time I'm gonna finish it. I promise. The game always gets to a point where I'm like, man, I really don't want to grind. And I get frustrated whenever I die because I have to reset after doing like an hour of grinding, and I'm just like, no, not touching this. But I'm gonna commit to it because we have a pretty long winter break this time around.
Yeah, we do. It's 3 weeks.
Let's go. We don't start until the 6th, yeah?
6th or 5th, yeah.
Mm-hmm. 6th.
Let's go.
6th?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
You know what? The 6th is a Friday.
No, wait, is it the 5th? No,
it's
it might be the 5th.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
the
I
5th.
think you're right.
Might
It's a
be.
Thursday.
Yeah, okay, it's definitely the
Unlucky.
5th then. I was gonna say if it's the 6th, they might as well just push that back to the 9th because that'll be the Monday. And you know what? At that point, you might as well make it a little bit later into the week too to, really cushion it out. And then you might as well just start it at the next week, and maybe just don't start it up at all. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
I like it too. Why do you think I'm suggesting it?
This is a good idea.
Hydration. Necessary and good.
My water bottles are empty. I don't feel like getting up.
I am drinking ice water. I like water with a lot of ice in it.
Daniel, you're gonna start driving to school?
No. Why would I drive? I have no need.
Hmm?
I have no need to drive.
That's true.
It's not cold enough for me to, do that.
Hmm.
And it will never be cold enough because we live, in a warm area.
We live in the rainforest.
That's not true.
They don't know that.
Pop question, what's the largest desert on the planet?
Fortnite.
What?
Fortnite.
No.
The Fortnite desert.
Nope. Andrew, do you know
I'm
what the
lucky.
largest desert on the planet is?
The what?
Largest
It's a
desert
trick
on the
question.
planet.
It's a trick question. It's a
The
trick question.
I didn't hear the question
The
though.
largest desert on the planet.
It's Antarctica.
Yes.
There you go.
Ding ding ding. You did
I know that one. Like I know that one pretty
it.
well.
Because you succeeded, you will get the carrot, not the stick.
Oh yay! I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds good.
Have you not heard of the carrot and the stick?
Only in Minecraft.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
I
carrot
was
on
gonna
a
say you're the pig.
Okay, yeah, the carrot on a stick is a thing for pigs in Minecraft, but the carrot and the stick is a reward punishment thing. You get the carrot,
Yeah,
it's your reward. You get the stick, that's a punishment.
yeah, the stick sounds bad.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, it does.
What kind of stick? Like a twig?
No.
Yeah, are we talking like a broomstick or?
Broomstick handle.
Oh my god, let that thing die.
We should bring it back, just spam it in server.
Only bring back Yeet. That's the only thing that should be brought back.
We brought
Bring back
Yeet.
what?
Yeet was brought
Yeet.
back. Wait,
Yeet was
okay. Who wasn't? Oh, it was Gavin, Matthew, and I that were spamming. That were spamming gifs on the server for a while.
Oh right,
Yeah.
yeah, that was pretty.
I was wondering if you were going to get mad at us for doing that.
I was like not paying attention fully.
Yeah. I saved a few of Matthew's. I saved the it's shrimple. It's as shrimple as that. It's just
Indeed.
yeah. It's just a funny little It says shrimple as that. The shrimp on the Titanic as it sinks. Let's go. Is that what the meme was? It was the uncooked
Yeah.
shrimp, wasn't it? Yeah.
Something like that.
Also, this is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, Shroomish, and you can just flip the... you can just straight up flip the lines on its that make up its face and make it look angry and evil. Instead of, just kind of existing. I love Shroomish. Shroomish is awesome. It also evolves into a cool Pokemon. Speaking of, new Pokemon games, really good. I like them a lot. I've been working on a team for competitive Pokemon. In fact, I spent, I think, about an hour and a half doing that instead of working on finals one night. Whoops, I lost track of the time. This is... You know what, maybe I do know why I don't remember things in some classes. It's because I'm spending my time memorizing damage calculations in Pokemon.
Dude, so that's where all of your brain power went. I see now.
Listen, it wasn't before the physics final, it was before the econ final. It was different. Yeah, so new Pokemon games are good, new Pokemon are overpowered, and it's great. Like, seriously, a lot of the new Pokemon that they've introduced are some of the strongest Pokemon that they have ever introduced. Because you have funny looking Goldfish Man and funny looking Cheese Stick Man, and both of them are insane.
Goldfish?
Yeah, it's a Pokemon called Chi-Yu, spelled like this. It's a flame goldfish
Bro.
that basically kills everything that it
right,
comes in
you
contact
told
with.
me. Is it it's a fire type?
Yeah, Fire Dark. It's it is terrifying. It is terrifyingly strong. because its
I
ability
see.
reduces the special defense of everyone on the field by 25%, and it has a really, really, really high special attack stat. And then you have the Cheese Stick Man Goldango, it's spelled like this, and he looks silly, and I get that. If you look up, the name that I put there, he looks very, very, very silly.
Golden go.
Yeah. He just straight up looks like the
Bro, what the heck? He looks funny. Like
Yeah.
he reminds me of Shuckle.
That's a good comparison. I was gonna say, doesn't he look like the Apple Jacks guy? The Apple Jacks mascot?
Hmm.
The Apple Jacks mascot.
Oh my god. You're right.
He Here, well, I'm gonna put a comparison image for you in case you haven't been seeing this.
Oh,
Pogs are at a
true.
different level, and I love it.
Yeah.
Guess so, yeah.
He just looks like a golden version of that. But he has an ability that makes him completely immune to status moves, and he also has an ability, or a move, that has a base power of 120, that is 100% accurate, that hits both targets, that hits both enemies on the field, and it only reduces his special attack stat by 1 stage. For the record,
what?
Overheat is a 130 base power move that only hits 1 target, that lowers the special attack by 2 stages, that is 90% accurate. To put it into perspective, I love power creep in my video games.
Big L.
L, it's awesome.
Oh, big news! Big news!
Big news? Yo?
Season 2 of JJK will come out in July of 2023.
Yo!
Big
Let's
news.
go.
Big news.
Okay, but the thing that I actually care about is when the next season of Love is War, when is that coming
Oh.
Funny question.
out?
They just finished though, didn't they?
Let me look up, because I'm Love is War Season 4. It is receiving a 4th season, eventually, I think.
Wow.
Apparently it'll be released in 2023. Apparently.
Okay, so 2023 is going to be stacked as well.
Let's go. I love
Dude,
Love.
22 was pretty good.
Yeah. Love is War is probably one of my favorite anime of all time at this point. It is just funny. I'm gonna go back and rewatch it after this, I think. Yeah. I've just been watching Hassan on YouTube a lot, basically. That's been what
Lucky.
What?
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Yep.
L. L plus ratio plus.
Nope. Cold Mall State. I can't read that fast.
No. No, is the GIF gone? No.
Is it? It is.
No, that is a
It
true.
is.
That is a true L plus ratio.
Doesn't exist anymore.
It is a big don't care
Mine
didn't
does.
ask plus ratio plus skill issue plus co-partner plus Seeth plus Mauled plus Blackfield plus counter ratio plus blocked plus Cry About It plus blocked plus you're white.
Oh, the plus your white's my favorite part about most of them.
This is one of my favorite gifs. I love it. It is so perfectly disturbing. It is. It is the most grotesque Oni-chan.
Yeah, that one's a little weird.
Discord mod.
Peter
moment.
Griffin.
That was a little
Peter
weird.
Griffin.
That is true. That one is a little weird.
What, the Discord mod?
No.
Or what, the Oni-chan?
No.
You're talking about the Oni-chan.
I am.
Is that what I'm hearing?
That is true.
Yeah. I'm realizing now that I might have to put this in the video on YouTube, or alternatively, I don't, and I just leave it at a mysterious bunch of gifts that people have to find. Your hints will
Alright,
be
guys, if you can find the gift in the video,
you will
you
win
will-
free 10 V-Bucks.
you will win a free plane ticket to Algeria. Oh no.
You will win a free plane
Algeria.
ticket to
A
Antarctica.
free one-way.
And also you will lose citizenship of the country that you are a part of for no reason. You definitely won't be abandoned in Antarctica, though. Nope.
Definitely won't happen.
Yeah.
Very low chance of that, actually.
Yeah. So I'll be honest, we've hit an hour. If we want to keep going, we can. But otherwise, it's fine to end it off here. We came in
Yes.
here with a vague plan of talking about either anime music videos
we
or astronomy,
had no plan.
and we talked about neither of those
Neither.
things.
Yes. As you can
I didn't
tell,
even know about
our
that.
planning is superior. We're
Yeah.
simply serious.
We have topics in a chat that we just didn't really end up using because we talked about school and I went on a rant about Overwatch, and then we talked about anime a little bit and, the usual things, but mostly school. And the fact that it sucks and we're happy to be done with it. For now.
Mhm.
For now.
For
For now.
For 3 weeks.
Oh, that would actually be a good thing to talk about. Just
Christmas!
holidays in general, yeah. Christmas.
The holiday update.
Yeah.
The holiday update, indeed.
The holiday special. Let's go.
Yep.
Do you guys have anything that you want to plug? Anything you want to mention?
I guess I do now.
Let's go.
Yep. Channel, as I said, 3 videos will be done and uploaded tomorrow, I think.
Wow. Look at this guy go.
Man is
But
crazy
yeah.
content.
Yeah, I'm trying to aim for weekly, if not every 2 weeks, but at least monthly, at the very least.
Sounding like my schedule.
Mm.
The last time I
A little bit better.
The last time I uploaded was almost 100 days ago.
Mm,
Yeah.
good.
A
Oh,
whole
man.
100 days ago.
Yeah, I mean, before that, I uploaded a video, on September 9th of 2022, and I've technically uploaded videos before that, but almost all of them were just VOD re-uploads, meaning that the last actual video I uploaded was August 13th of 2020. So it was...
Jeez.
Yeah, so I uploaded once September 9th, 2022, and then the last actual video was August 13th, 2022.
Wow.
Yep. And then I was
That goes
uploading...
good.
There was a time period where I was uploading 3 times a week, if you can believe it.
Dang.
can.
3.
Yeah.
That was like peak. Was that COVID?
No. COVID killed my momentum.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. I was uploading pretty consistently before that. In fact, I was usually I usually needed to bring my computer charger to school to export, or while I was exporting files. Granted, those videos are not good by any means. It is just subtitling and cuts. Whereas the video before the previous one, I did some zoom-ins, and then the most recent video I did is actual editing. At least some actual editing. I still need to work on it. But yeah, I don't have anything to plug as of right now, probably.
Yeah, well,
your
it's just
channel is... You want to shout it out?
capital G. I'll just grab _M3M3 or meme or whatever. But capital G, lowercase everything else, RAV_M3M3.
All right.
Yeah.
You have anything you want to say before we sign off, Andrew?
Oh, I don't have a channel, guys, just so you know.
Yeah. I mean, you can find me
Just
you can find me if you want, or a guy 123. Puff and Icon, usually how you can tell me apart. But
Yeah, power.
What?
I'm power. Icon is power, but manga form.
Nice. So yeah, We hope you guys enjoyed this episode
We
of the
do.
Neetwork Podcast, and we'll see you guys next
Yes.
time. Bye
We will
bye.
see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.